gentlemen in the mix.
Hello, Tritos. Welcome to the Hurricane Milton Landfall stream, where we are just, it looks like maybe an hour and a half out before the center of the eye hits land, which is when you have landfall, right? And it is beautiful, meteorologically speaking. Scary stuff, though. Wow, man. And down here where I'm at, what's
Storage,
going on?
Cass, we've still waiting on a few to play out, but thanks for all you do. Stay safe, Kang.
T-Bone Lucchese, thank you for the 20, dude. Really appreciate that. And yeah, I don't know how they can. I don't know how altcoins will play out with Bitcoin price action like this. So just want to look at it for just a few more seconds. So deep prayers and thoughts for all those on the western coast of Florida. I'm down here and missed literally everything. There were some crazy tornadoes with like 100 tornado warnings today or something stupid. Mesogamma could give the precise number on that. It's freaking wild, dude. Okay. So definitely for Florida.
There's bears out here.
And obviously, if you're in the line of the storm,
you should leave immediately.
But it might be too late anyways. Storm surge is already beginning. So anyway, not great. Looking at a bearish engulfing candle. Jonathan, you see the bearish engulfing candle? Are you cool?
I like turtles.
Okay, so that's not great. Yeah, we need to follow through tomorrow if it's going to be real. And then you have here on Bitcoin, terrible price action. I mean, like the channel that's been well respected for many months, majority of year at this point. I mean, just kind of looking like are they like upthrusting through it and then back testing the upthrust, and at the same time they're slapping us in the face with a rejection again of the 200 simple moving average. You can't make this up. I mean, at this point it's like, why would we not see 58.4? Why would we? It would be like a miracle at this point. It would be a technical anomaly to not eventually see 58.4 after just what we're witnessing with these two peaks. One high, then the lower high, confirming some distribution, and again, the bearish back tests. So, I hope, I mean, miracles happen, you know, 4th and 31, but then you get, you know, sometimes you get Alabama Vanderbilt game. And then it's like, oh, okay, Alabama losing to Vanderbilt. It's like, okay, we're going to 58.4 for sure, yeah. Heart line of channel. Just seems kind of likely and on deck, which means what? Like, it's not really that crazy. It's not like, oh no, we're gonna crash, dude. It's like, oh no, there's like 3.5% downside potential. If things get bad, then you're talking like 4.6% downside potential if you hit 57.5. And then in between there is when I lose my bet to Mama Ivy. I've got 5 days until I win my bet. We need 5 more days to keep the price propped up to win my bet versus Mama Ivy. My bet was by October 14th, Bitcoin will not have touched 58K. So it's almost like I'm betting on the under. Okay, let's run the clock out, please. Okay, that's not great. I mean, it's just not great. Price action locally lately, it's not the stuff you want to see. Hey, the great news is, right? Okay, controversy with altcoins. Yeah, the weekly setups are good, but I don't know how. Like, trying to just critically think here, how did they play out when Bitcoin keeps dumping and sucks and has miserable price action? No animal spirits at all in this market. The animal spirits went extinct by a meteor in March, clearly. But the good news is, there's another market, and my God, dude, there's just some good setups. I mean, right? There's always some good setups on deck on the stock market, and maybe we might look at a couple of them, you know. But that's your update. Down 2.36%, $1,466. You got a few more percentage points downside potential. Not seeing 58.4 at this point would be insane. It'd be crazy. It would be a miracle to a degree. Technical miracle. All right. Bitcoin dominance. Okay, you know that gap's going to fill. Look what they're doing. How are they doing this, man? Who are these people? Okay, there's this overhead resistance, this local high from August 10th. It was the top of the range. Well, they breached it. Now they're formally back testing it as support, as if they were acting like they were buying and selling this. It's so insane. So again, long-term uptrend, waiting for 60%. You should wait too. Bitcoin's going to outperform long-term. That's what all this implies. Yeah, I'm having major kilobyte per second issues, dude. The whole stream since I went live, I'm red barring. But it says I'm at like 8,000 kilobytes per second, which is good for 60 FPS, 1080p. I don't understand. So if it keeps going, I'm going to have to end the stream for just the sake of the quality. It can't be. It cannot be. So, it might be one of those days, hurricanes, you know, making landfall. I don't know, dude. I mean, my internet's fine. Lagging big time. Gosh, dang it, man. I can't catch a break. I don't know, dude. Stare out the window, dude. It's like the sun is peeking through where I'm at. It's triggering to the 3rd degree. Looks fine, but people keep saying it's lagging. Bitcoin futures. I'm from the future, and I caught follow through on the bearish engulfing candle, which is miserable. Oh my God! Look, a lower high locally than the previous high. Still above the 200, still above the key levels, so you're not dead yet. But why are you doing that? Why you gotta paint such garbage price action? They're just trolling. All right, maybe. Maybe we're okay, man. Maybe we're going to make it through the storm. Okay, I'm just tired, man. And, you know, training and doing things does it. So you got some leeway on futures. You know, no need to be worried or concerned. Remember, like, everything on Bitcoin's okay until they break 57.6 here on this 59K, starting to, you know, squint a little bit, raise my eyebrows, and then 57.6. Below that, no sir. I don't play that game. Not playing the Bitcoin game below 57.6 because the consequences of where this thing could be going. I mean, if you're like violating 57.6 at this point, this is the form of data that just implies, hey man, there is the distribution campaign for the composite operator that's been going on for 7 months. It's like we're about to pick up steam. We're about to pick it up. Yeah, like if they're breaking this support, it's like, dude, all bets are off. I mean, we're talking way lower. Because the trend is so well established at this point, the lower highs, lower lows. And if you're just going to confirm it here, and then locally, and then you break support again, it's like this is going to get taken out. You're going to go to the bottom of the channel at least, like 50K. Ugh. Yeah, it's just like, you know what happens? Like I'll go and I'm like scanning through like the stock market watch list, and then I'll see something and it just looks so beautiful, and I'll long it. I'll be happy in the position on the daily, whatever. And I say to myself, my God, I wish Bitcoin looked like this. Why can Bitcoin just not look like this? It's because Bitcoin had its time. 354% rally last year. I'm not lagging, hype in the chat. Let's check out the hurricane for 1 second. Yeah, dude. If anyone's up there in the chat, in the community, let us know. As you can see, in the last couple hours of trading on the stock market, that's when Bitcoin sell-off accelerated. If you look above me on the 4 hour, breaching that 4 hour 200 simple moving average, as that was the level of defense from the beginning of the month, October 1st to the 3rd, and all it manifested into was a formal bearish backtest of the upthrust. But we discussed on previous streams, like we would want, like, if we got a slightly lower low, or we got an A, B, C, D, it would be normal, it would be natural, it would be common to see lower prices here. But okay, all right.
Since we started out on BitConf, let's go further into crypto.
Ethereum, nice, broke support, bearish engulfing candle. What do they do? Are like, okay, man, is that a left shoulder head, right shoulder, whacked out, Quasimodo, weird context? I mean, all bets are off now. If you're below 2,407, you wait. You would not own this until 2,100 and change, and you wouldn't even own it then. You would just wait for favorable price action to occur there. Some sort of signal candle, some sort of edge on the oscillators. As you can see, right, conceptualized downtrend, still downtrending, still attempting to put in a bottoming base, but you're not there yet. Not there yet. If gosh dang, man. Bitcoin, you know, again, like if you're thinking 58.4 without forms of miracle, then definitely 2100 on Ethereum eventually if you just wait. Now you're like getting into the near the threshold. They've been trying to hold up the threshold to remain not in the bearish control zone. Man, they've done it, right? And then look, you're starting to roll back over. You fall below 40, you fall into that bearish control zone. A lot of downside till oversold. So crypto looking like A before. Crypto still looking like A or B. The PG version is B, but okay. Yeah, lower prices. We don't know if it's going to happen. We would prefer it though, because of the harmonic framework. And that completion or type 2 return would be, again, at like the 2100 and change. Okay, BNB. Binance, we'll get through these because I do want to spend a little time looking at like, hey man, a non-depressing loser joke market. Still maybe higher low, but they are kind of working on a bearish inside bar now. So the bullish engulfing candle got no follow through. I just don't see how this continues higher with Bitcoin going to 58.4, 57.5. Either way, you're not at an actionable level for the swing trader. The swing trader is either going short as close to 621 as possible or going long as close to 500 as possible, right? If you're at 570, neither the short seller nor the bidder would be involved here, be taking fresh action at this time. So kind of unactionable coin, but still monitoring one high, the second high, the third high. All three of these highs are substantially lower than the highest high, the buying climax. When all things may have changed, we still don't know yet if it's all over for BNB. We don't know yet. But we do know at 570, 600, you are paying record level of premium because all-time highs in 2021 to the low, you ran it up. I mean, all this. So you had the one up thrust all-time high. Congratulations, type in the chat. But all this other price action witnessed between March and now, it is all happening at the magical Fibonacci node we call the Jesus zone at this point. Patent pending, the Jesus zone. The 88% retrace. Such a lack of demand since the recovery, though. The 886 was being tested from March all the way to May till they reached it for a sec. But then on the rally, it's only the 786 is being rivaled. So they're like, if you think about it locally, it's kind of weak because all three of these highs are lower than all of these highs. Makes you think they're testing different Fibonacci nodes. Okay. Solana down 3%. Just get wrecked, dude. Yep, I no longer am even higher low questioning this because we didn't have it. Remember, you can't say it's a higher low until they confirm it with a higher high, at least rivaling the previous high. And remember, what this was technically, by the grace of Satan at this point, I mean, from this high to low, what is it? 88% retrace, dude. The deepest retrace. Not a 100%. Not the same high. A lower high. The most subtle form of distribution. Where to the layman, oh, I don't even know. It looks like the same. No, it's a lower high. Gosh dang it, dude. And then, like some really nice selling pressure. And then whatever this was, and then, oh my God, there's such a lack of demand on Solana chat that they can't even actually test that 200-day simple moving average if you just scale in and see. Like, what? kind of price action. Bush League, dude. So it's like, okay, 130 on deck. Barring acts of 4th and 31 miracles. 130 on deck. Because Bitcoin, if 58.4 is on deck, 130 is certainly on deck for Solana. You just do the math. Okay, Bitcoin goes down, so Solana goes down too. Maybe even worse. I'll tell you, man. It's a rough market now. It's a really rough market. Like, if you're thinking, gosh dang, man, this market sucks. Like, I've been a market participant for many years, and this is a terrible market. This is one of the most stagnant, trash markets, man. Now, it's cool because, like, hey, on Bitcoin throughout the year, W shapes, supply lines, key resistances have been respected, but unfortunately, number go down after they're respected. And that's not what gets people hype or excited, or that doesn't usher in new market participants at all. It does the opposite. We keep losing market participants. Clearly with the lower highs. But dude, what about XRP? It's good, right? Not really. I look at this like major drawdown on a fake out, and then such a lack of demand that the test of the 200-day simple moving average, the overhead resistance support, I mean, back from 54.599 cents. And then what? The shooting star. We have an actual shooting star catch and follow through today. Bearish and golden candle, I guess, too. I cannot get hyped on crypto. I can't. I need the data to get hyped. I think I'm going crazy, man. It's just fugly, man. They're trying once, they're trying twice, but there's no indication that this is even done. That this, like, there's definitely demand at 50 to 51 cents. Understandable, we get it. But if there was really demand, this second time, you wouldn't be rejecting the 200 resistance, shooting starring, rolling over, going for another test to, because what's happening, the sellers are absorbing the remaining demand here, because there's probably a lot. 50 cents, major psychological level, as well as a very real level on this chart from history. So can't sign off, can't be like, oh, I'm so excited, dude. I'm not excited about XRP. Give me some price action that would correlate favorably here. Not, this is a joke, absolute joke. Yeah, we got jobs report, right? We got data coming out, economic data coming out tomorrow. Probably not going to be good, man, but who knows? Forget crypto for a minute, okay? Because it's just normally depressing to look at. For now, you know, things will turn around when we get the new data that presents hype, but till then we just gotta, like, understand there's another market and it's not the same color as the other one, as the crypto. All-time highs, chat. Up 0.69%.
That boy is good.
Never before seen levels like this. 577.14 got to an all-time high 577.71. We did it, man. Remember, life is good above 565. No thing, not one thing to worry about above there. Below it, yeah, we got to start really eyeballing. But okay, we're good above it. Nice. Hopefully this continues. Your RSI is beautiful, 63. Perfect relative strength, not overbought, so it can continue to run, no problem. And remember if the bullish outcome, okay, because we had a potential bullish wave structure on this thing. How do we know it? X to A, But then the B point was insane. Like 95% retrace on B, high or low on C, equals only a 1618. Which a 1618, this is like deep crab. But like, if it's not an 886 and it's a 96, 97% retrace, it's almost like a Mariana Trench deep crab. Yeah, those crabs evolved to live in the deepest depths of the ocean. Talk to Scott Carney, he'll tell you, dude, okay? So 1618 in this situation, around $600, psychological level, makes sense, dude. 224, 1618, okay, yeah. Wave structure, freaking wild, dude. Dow Jones, same situation with the highest daily candle close ever, not intraday price. Good to see. I remember we talked about we need a candle close above both of these candles to feel comfortable. Thank God we did it, man. So more Jesus chimes for the Dow Jones, highest daily candle close ever. Probably tomorrow you'll get yourself the highest intraday price ever. Still lower than the September 27th high. Gotta love it, man. All happened at the gold mean ratio. It's wild. It's freaking turning on the jets. Money printer go burr. All the things. And then we're looking at Bitcoin, and it's like we're in the 1933, right around then. The Dust Bowl's going on. It's all black and white right now. People are starving. FBI, they're creating new S coins and arresting people because it's so bad. Oh my God, dude, going door to door. Did you manipulate this S coin? And over here, it's the roaring 20s, dude. We're in a different decade. Oh my God, hey, dude, I accidentally hit the space bar and I went to Casbah, and let's get some freaking hype in the chat. Because this was set up to be destroyed. The composite operator concluded his campaign with two highs lower than the highest high. And this has been discussed. We've been discussing this one. This is a trade setup, a bearish short selling trade setup, because it was so beautiful, technically speaking. It was the weekly bearish 3 drives. We knew it was terrible because there was some sort of like Caspa following, like the little cult thing that when these S coins run too long, they start accumulating unsuspecting victims, and they become cult members of the S coins, you know? So I remember the Link Marines when it was on its run, and the Hex Kids, and then what the XRP Moon Boys in 2017, 2018, right? Like they accumulate the longer the run goes. And so we were still hearing them chatting and typing about how it's the future. It's all good. You don't know, man. You don't get it. But you don't understand that they're offloading. It's over. Buying climax is real. And so we broke in the demand line. You formally back tested the key resistance support as resistance again. Going for the bearish engulfing candle. Going for the lowest daily candle close since May 20th. And there's nothing but blue skies below for the bears. Hurricane Milton for buyers, though. Yeah, storm surge 15. Let's just go 20 feet. Category 8, Caspa. Get wrecked, dude. Okay. I didn't mean to come here. I don't know. I think my watch list is on S coins, so I just put my hand down, hit the space bar, and we won Caspa. So we were going to analyze it. Sometimes it happens like that, man.
Yep, that's what I was saying. Thanks again, Dog with Hat as well, lol.
But Dog with Headcoin, remember we analyzed that one? Someone paid me money to look at that. Dog with Hat. Let's just go to it real quick. Dude, are you trying to tell me we're looking at Dog with Hat coin before the NASDAQ? I know. Just all I can recommend at this point is
you should leave immediately.
Dog with Hat coin, chat member. Dude, let's go long at the 886 of a completed W-shaped pattern, and it's like maybe a confirmation high, and it's down 5% today. Remember the shooting star, a beautiful Dog with Hat shooting star. Follow through yesterday, rolling over today. falling below the 200-day moving average. It's the Jesus, man. RSI, I mean, you have bearish divergence, you know, like a high to the higher high. It's beautiful. I mean, all the dreams you could have dreamed of. The technical argument was impeccable for a reaction reversal. You're still getting it. It hasn't even really begun yet. I mean, I think like at least 192 from here, but probably 150. It was a dream, man. But yeah, remember I was saying, like, the people that are buying up here are like smoking doobies, and they're like blazed out of their mind, and they don't understand anything about what, you know, we've invested in ourselves. I mean, I have 13 years. I can't imagine how many hours this collective community has put into investing in themselves, identifying these structures, understanding Fibonacci, bearish reversal patterns, and candles. Like, probably a decade, or I mean, not even decade, like probably like 100 years, man, of like people investing in themselves in this world, in this community, and the people that are not in this community that are just like, I'm just buying dog with hat coin, they're buying there, and they're getting wrecked. Well, yeah, you can be up 600% on it, but you didn't get up 600% by buying at pattern completion zones of bearish W shapes and buying shooting star patterns, right? So that's not relevant to you. We're not talking about people that are up that much. You probably went down here. You be like, hey man, I'm buying on a spring back test. Oh, look at this support being recaptured and they're holding it. My God. It's a dragon pattern. Anyway, so let's go to the NASDAQ. Let's get back on track here. Sorry. Sometimes it's fun. Live streams are fun because anything can happen. NASDAQ, this is going, man. This is not valid as a confirmation high. It became invalid yesterday. Well, it wasn't quite invalid yet yesterday. It was good. We recaptured the level. So I feel more confident to believe the gap fill at 18,500 is coming, right? Because of this price action. And again, it's all about 17,937. Below it, above it, hey, you're safe. Bitcoin above 57.5, you're safe. So 18.5 on deck. And same type of like structure, like an XABC. C is completed. You're on the C to D wave, which is going to be a big wave, just like the X to A wave. Positive memo just begun to... Dude, this is like crazy. Look what they've done. They're building positive momentum again. Oh, nice job on your negative... This is sellers. This is about as powerful as the buyers are in the crypto market. Bro, we did it, man. We're gonna... And no. And then look how beautiful the RSI is. They have, Jesus Jones, recaptured the bullish control zone. Blue skies, man. And I mean, think about how much upside potential there is until you become overbought, which I've seen that before this year alone. So it really is.
And then, just like that,
stock's looking good again, man. Not necessarily the Mag 7. It's just a collective market-wide thing. Thanks for the 269 super chat. Thank you, dude. Bonk, scam, joke, loser. If it goes up, congratulations. Bitcoin went up. That means bonk went up. Nice. That's it. That's your bonk coin analysis, dude. Yeah, so really exciting stuff above the key level. That means poised for gap fill and all-time highs. IWM that had just been, oh my God, spinning the wheels, XRPing, still XRPing, dude, right up 0.22%. Just your trend's good, you know, higher highs, higher lows, accumulations very clear. Your broken resistances. There's some unfilled gaps below you, but all is well. I mean, people own this. People are just gonna own it. It's better to own it now than it was before it was making higher highs, higher lows. During this period of time when it was May 2022 all the way to November 2023, oh God, it was just flat. But they finally broke it. They started confirming that old range top as support, and now more than before. So I like IWM. It looks good for probably all-time highs in the future, in the coming, what, 3 months, 6 months. Yeah, it's not about the Mag 7 really. Apple looking, oh man, I'm starting to like Apple. Well, Apple's good above 216, 220. I mean, you can remain bullish and stay long on Apple as long as they keep the price above 216. So there are your index funds. Before we get into like the individuals, let's just knock out golds right across the markets. The stream, that's like what the stream is. Gold, another day, another sell-off. You know, figured, right? Buying up here is insane. Like, there's no strategy. You just be buying gold at the highest levels any humans ever bought it at, price-wise. This thing could sell off and go to 2,400 and still put in the highest low in human history. So there's just nothing to do but look at it. No structures, just been impulse.
Can I get your thoughts on the DXY weekly too, if you don't mind? Don't we need this to collapse for Bitcoin to moon? Yet positive momentum possibly incoming.
40 Traveler, thank you for the 20. We can do the DXY. We can do it right now. Why not? I think we had another request that was... Well, T-Bone didn't technically request. We're going to look at well, we looked at Cass for T-Bone. T-Bone, and I hope you put Cass in your little list. Storage is bullish. With Hat is bearish, and Cass is bearish. I hope you meant like them playing out in a bearish manner, right? Please, T-Bone, Lucchese, if you're in here, give me affirmation that you meant bearish. Okay, DXY, why not? DXY before silver and oil. Just knock it out. Well, look what they did, man. Look what they did. A key level from history, $100. They tested it and tested it, defended it, and it's been number go up. My God, what a win streak. What a win streak. Highest daily candle close in the DXY since August 15th, back above 102.24. Range bound. So you were at the bottom of the range. Top of the range, 105.64. I mean, as a swing trader, like, you know, we don't even act like, even if someone went long at the bottom of the range, as a swing trader, our mentality, our psychology is we don't know if it's going to be at the top of the range. Okay, good. Very good. Fourth drink, fourth damn leather belt.
Is that a joint?
Good, good, yeah, because they were hot trash. Yeah, all we know is we could target. I mean, if you were going to swing trade long in that, I mean, a target would probably be 104.62 in the top of the range, 105.64. So it hasn't hit targets yet if it was going to be a swing trade. I mean, right, DXY is just an aggregate of different currency pairs. Yeah, I mean, you would want it to go lower for the sake of other assets. But man, when this thing bottoms out, it's the end. This was the end. Right here. I mean, this was the bottoming structure on the DXY. We know it so well. We love it so much, right? The bullish shark type 2 return. And it just so happens after this entire structure developed, what came to pass was the end for the equities market, the cryptos market, the luxury watch market, the metals market, the precious metals, the rare earth, strategic metals, you name it. Rolex watch, I mean, pictures of potatoes. I mean, everything was done when this M shape completed and we ran. Okay, so if the DXY goes on some sort of run like this, it's normally not good for assets paired against it, which is everything. So yeah, and ripping and roaring. Here's your DXY. We don't need it to collapse for Bitcoin to moon. Nah, I don't think so. But we do need a miracle. We need some sort of news-driven catalyst that actually shows us like more than before, and it's so certain, it's so obvious. Like, I'm just thinking about October 2020. I'm thinking more about like the summer of 2020 into August, September 2020, the pump, the dump. But when it dumped, it was a deep retrace and was a higher low than the previous low before the pump and dump. And then a month or two, month and a half, 6 weeks, and then two news-driven catalysts in that already established uptrend occurred, which was the PayPal and Square news for crypto, and now it's where we were gone to all-time highs. We just don't have that same type of structure or price action this time around that we did back then. You're right, that was the previous price discovery run. Okay, silver, didn't go well. Yep, lowest daily candle close, September 18th, still up there. Just hopefully going to put in a higher low. This is a long-term uptrend. Monthly is insane. Thinking way higher eventually, but just not now. Too much supply at 32.50. They've relented a couple times, and got to wait for the buyers to come in and put in a fresh higher low. But just above all, the moving averages, really, everything's good, man. Just pulling back at resistance. Go figure. U.S. oil. Another bad day. Okay, so what happened? If we talk about Japanese candlesticks, what confirms them? Okay, bearish engulfing candle at key inflection points confirmed with the close. But it's not about the candle itself. It is about the fall through. Well, unfortunately, yesterday on U.S. oil, you had a lower daily candle close than the bearish engulfing candle, which confirmed the fall through. So that's bearish bias. Still propped above 72.43, but below that 67.59. It's a lot of lower highs. Why are all these highs lower than this high? Why? No animal spirits here. Sorry. I wouldn't be owning oil. I wouldn't be shorting oil probably. I wouldn't be doing anything with oil. I'd probably be like, scanning through equities, looking for the framework. Positive price action correlation to levels, structural developments that are recognizable, predictable, researched, studied, seen by me, seen by you, seen by others. Oh, we'll just go to one. How about how about Square? We'll see here. Well, we got ourselves a lot going on in a very positive way, right? So you have the boom, the bust. But now we have evidence that there is a composite operator accumulating a position. We have favorable price action correlation to an undeniable key level from 2018, 2019. The most recent discernible event on this chart is buyers defending that key level that they have defended many a time.
Spoodly super chatted $33.43. Sorry for the S-coin request, silly dragon, silly, but the chart appears to be breaking out, I think. Also, is it best to put trend lines on wicks or candle body? Love Spoodly Doodly.
Spoodly Doodly wants silly dragon S-coin. Oh my god, dude. We can certainly look at it as long as it's on, TradingView, and probably not gonna like what you're gonna hear when I look at it. Just got this feeling, I got this feeling that silly dragon coin is awful, but I can't be for certain until we look, so we'll go to it, all right? But Spoodily, promise me you'll look at this and you'll reconsider and be like, dang, man, you know what? Square looks pretty good, man. Maybe silly dragon coin's kind of a scam, dude. So, right, they defended the level. It was virtually a spring and a formal back test of spring. And then we got the pattern recognition. We got the bullish dragon pattern. We got the inverse head and shoulders, the momentum shifting structure. We got a break of that dragon. We got a bullish back test of it. So I've seen this episode before. And if it does anything that PayPal did, we're going to $83 to $90. That's the target. So like if this plays out, you got a good 22 to 32% upside. 30. Wow, dude. Oh my God. You got about
32.33 repeating, of course.
Upside potential, man. So it's that easy. It's like, why are we looking at silly dragon coin? Why are we looking at the DXY? Why are we looking at Harry Potter, Sonic, Obama, Inu coin and Dog with Hat coin when we could just look at Square and be like, it's got all the makings of a Velocity Athlete. All of them. More than before. This was like, okay, they sold it in October. They've never even come close to rivaling this level. They tried really hard. Oh my God, their most powerful attempt, August 2nd. And it's just turned into the most glorious structures that we look for, we covet, we wish we could find on every chart, every time we hit the space bar. So it's there, poised. So maybe we come back in like 6 weeks. Maybe we come back in 2-3 months, and let's see if we're at $83 to $90. Because it seems these structures, this price action is implying the probability is greater that we'll be there than we would be at $40. The argument's there. Doesn't mean it's certain. Just increased probability outcome. And not even about the right angled and descending broadening formation. If in fact Square ever saw $90 again, it would be a confirmed partial decline. It just would. Partial decline is, we have a potential partial decline right here with the spring back test of the key level. It's kind of beautiful. If we ever saw 90, that means there's a 70% chance of a bullish breakout. So you'd be like deep in the money. You'd be so deep in money. Oh my God, I'm up unlevered 32.33 repeating, of course, % on my position. And we have a 70% chance of a bullish breakout of this entire mega structure, this right angle descending broadening formation, the size of a planet. So far, it is 871 days large. That is colossal. For perspective, the bullish Gartley on Baba was 460 days large. So you're almost double the size of a bullish reversal pattern here. So, and you know, PayPal was PayPal was like a trade setup. I don't think it ever got stopped out either. Same type of idea, same type of stuff down here where, hey man, there was a wedge, they broke it out, but look, there was this local level and then they rallied it, they back tested, held it, they couldn't, there was too much resistance. They were absorbing supply in the end, in retrospect. The composite operator just was absorbing supply at 68. Too much supply. Okay, all right, they relent. Okay, more buying opportunities. 57, 34, 59, 22. And then my God, you can't even make this up, how they did the whole spring back test thing right here before that run. And then they back tested the breakout as support. And now it's today the highest daily candle close confirmed since February 7th, 2023. 52-week highs on PayPal. So this is front running Square, but it's the similar setup, man. Similar situation. Gotta love it, man. But that's why you can't really get the blues about crypto too much, because there's another market with brimming with opportunity to grow your money. Fizzy lifting drink I'm drinking right now, okay? Another one. We're just going with the flow here. Found this today. Twilio, joke company, racist, discriminatory, garbage people, whatever. But impossible to argue with what is going on here, okay? There is this level that no market participant in the entire world could argue with as being valid and real, okay? It's a zone. August 2016, September 2016. Look, support. October 2018. Look, March 2020 before gone to all-time highs. And just accumulation, then the violation, and then the recapturing, and then the reconfirmation, and then now you're above the 200 moving average. You don't stay above that 200 moving average, but now something's happened. Momentum has shifted more than before on mega breakout watch. So everyone in this entire stream should be setting those alerts around $70.40, because if your alert goes off, we have a colossal breakout unfolding. Or of course it could be failed or whatever, but your target above $70 is $89. I don't think there's any argument, man. That's where you'd be swinging for. If they ever broke $89, you're looking at like 110 to 133. So, gosh dang, man, I wish Bitcoin looked like this. My music stopped, man. Been cut off. Big deal here. And G-Dog was talking about something. Oh, talking about Square looks like Arc. If you don't know, is unbelievable. Unbelievable weekly. Unfreaking real.
Could you take a look at WKSP? Thank you, love your craft.
WKSP, Teaser Sports, think of the 20, dude? Yes, we will look, okay? We will look. 2 minutes, 38 seconds till the daily candle close across the cryptosphere. If you're enjoying the live stream and some of these really nice setups, hit that like button, that bell, that sub. Thanks so much for being here. Join the Discord if you haven't. Very active community of like-minded individuals. There are educational resources in that Discord, so if you're trying to get your feet wet in the world of technical analysis and trading, that's the place to be. 49.62 is the level of all levels. Everyone in this frickin' community, in this stream right now, should be setting up an alert around 49.80, 49.90, because if you hear the beep, mega breakout, insane upside. It would say $60 first, maybe 69, 68, but I mean, dude, we'd probably be using Fibonacci here. This is the weekly. So okay, what's the common retraces? Common retrace zone, the golden zone, gonna be between 79 and 109. It means I'm gonna feel most confident probably with the 618, because that's where look at the confluence, you know, the 618 confluent with all these levels here. So a 106 target eventually. Oh, if it's the weekly, you're not like position trading. You're not swing trading. You're probably holding this for 6 months, dude. You're just holding it, getting paid on the way, ups and downs. You're not too worried about it. You just hold on. You're looking at the weekly. Oh, is it violated? I mean, this doesn't become invalid pretty much till 37 is violated. So you're falling below that, and that's real bad. So Twilio is part of Arc. Oh, it's one of their major holdings. Go figure. I think so, yeah. So just know, like, right, there's opportunity out there, man. I know it's not in crypto. It's just not. Like, maybe the altcoins. If we ever get some positive price action on Bitcoin, it's just a garbage market. No animal spirits at all. It's just bad. Dude, I'd rather own Nvidia at 132 than I would crypto. Just, I don't know what to tell you, man. Like, crypto's a garbage market. Most of the time it is. We're waiting, dude, for a reversal. Like, the most clear evidence of a reversal would be Bitcoin above. Oh my God, we wake up tomorrow and Bitcoin's at 67K. I think that's when we start getting the party started. You're only $7,000 off, but that is what we need, and we haven't done it. So, and there it is, chat. PayPal certainly did take a minute. Yep. Because that trade set of entry was on those first tests, not the second ones. So that is, man. What a trend, man. Things are getting ready. Oof. It's beautiful on the daily, too. My God. All right, a little bit of Bitcoin for a sec. The Coinbase chart. Kind of have the liking of the Bitstamp chart where I've got the channel, but there it is. Gross. Closed right at this high, you know, this September 13th high. I mean, there's no technical argument backing anything up, like for the price to reverse right here. Again, it would make more sense for a 58.4 test. It just would. If it doesn't, great. And that's where we are. Lowest daily candle close confirmed since October 2nd. Like 1 week lows. No, but dude, it is trash. I mean, that is like just stupid bad. Here's your high. Your up thrust, here's your back test up thrust, and your shooting star at 200 moving average. It's just the worst. Like, look, you see this July 25th, how they tested as support? It was support. It was resistance. It's resistance confirmed with a lower high locally. You know what? If I flip the chart over, I wish this is what Bitcoin was doing. I wish that we were look, you know, it's kind of awful. Like, it's like, okay, think about it. Flipped over chart. You got all the higher lows, the higher highs. You got a newly established uptrend on the inverted chart. And then, oh no, a bearish pattern developed. And that was a pretty nasty markdown. But look, the key support was recaptured by the buyers. And then what the buyers do? The buyers needed to confirm what was once support resistance is support again, because it was violated. And they did it. And they did it with a bullish hammer at the 200-day simple moving average. And now we've got follow through. Like, first time, I'm not so sure. Oh my God, we put in a high low. Now it's like, what? These two lows are substantially higher than this low, and this low, and this low, and this low. You see, if I invert it, it's real bad, right? This kind of reminds me of what Bitcoin did. Like in the real chart right here. Same type of stuff where you had a low and then you made the lower low for a test of a key level. Huh? We just talked a key level tested, reconfirmed as support. But both of these lows are substantially higher than the previous low. Before this happened. Big run. Alt shift right arrow to get back. Does anyone else get a little weirded out? I mean, anyone else out there that studies price action? If I flip the chart over and I paint it out like that, how does that make you feel? What kind of emotions are evoked? Just curious, man. I don't know what song this is, dude. Then all right there, this is all information. This is all information. And the information is bad. Andrew Lawrence says he's not worried about it because the weekly Ichimoku. Okay. Up thrust, back test of up thrust, shooting star. Most recent developments. Not great. Sorry. 58.4 seems almost imminent after that price action, but we'll see. Miracles happen, dude. Nothing's certain. And Batson, if you do it, please be sure to video. Thank you. Post in community IRL. If you do that. Would be good content. Total with a bearish engulfing candle confirmed today. A breach of the equidistant channel trend line. Heart line would be 1.959 trillion, which would pretty much be on deck at this point. Beautiful channel, terrible price action. All right, so we had someone request something, and it was Silly Dragon Coin, chat. Silly Dragon Coin for Spoodily. Doodly. Silly Dragon to US dollar tether. Let's just go KuCoin. Unless he, nope. Dealer's choice. Spoodily Doogly. Oh boy. Oh boy. Remember I had this premonition? I had this feeling that it was gonna be crap. Jesus chimes for just assuming, because this time the only A is Silly Dragon. All-time lows. Hey man, they stopped making all-time lows August 6th, just same price. Doesn't mean we're in a trend reversal. So I look at this and I'm immediately like, I'd rather just buy Square. It's really simple, right? I only have so much capital I can allocate to these markets, right? Because I'm not an infinite heir. So, block, right? Like predictable research, discernible patterns to multiple market participants around the world, people in Korea, in China, in England, here, even in India, Antarctica. They can all identify inverse head and shoulders, bullish dragon patterns, all developing at key levels, bullish back tests, right angle, descending, right over. Dang, that's so like, okay, I want to play ball with the composite operator accumulating his position, reaccumulating position over there. And here I have no evidence that there is a composite operator truly accumulating a position in a long-term eternal downtrend, right? It was listed because this is what scams look like, okay? So think about, why does an asset get listed? Okay, I've talked about this before. I'm just going to talk about it again. Why does an asset get listed on a chart? Well, before crypto, my ICO made up joke term, there was the IPO, initial public offering, right? Why would a company go public? Well, the reason, the number one reason why would be they have a working product, good, or service in a business model that is sustainable. So if you have that model that is sustainable and can grow, you want more capital to amplify the gains, the revenue, the earnings, right? That's why, that's the truest, purest form why an asset, a company would go public. But here we are, it's 2024, and we have this new asset class, and it's crypto, and then we have these scam exchanges that are letting people do this because it's an unregulated market. And someone's like, hey bro, yeah.
Is that a joint?
Yeah, man. So like, I just like created this coin called like Silly Dragon Coin. Like, these guys I know are gonna love it. And so we should like do pre-sales, and all the money we make from the pre-sales we'll put into marketing overseas to the Chinese people, the Indian people, you know, billions of people, and then we'll launch it. And as soon as we launch it, man, we'll dump it on day 1 or 2 on all those people that bought. And that's it. That's what happened on Silly Dragon Coin. Some dude was high out as a kite with low scruples, no morals, doesn't care about other people, helping people, uplifting people. He just wants to make his money, and he doesn't care who he hurts. And that's what these charts look like. This is I hurt 100 plus people, 1,000 plus people. I don't really give a crap. I made my money, and it's a dead asset now. So you don't ever put money in this crap. That's it, dude. That's the sermon on Silly Dragon Coin. Does that make sense? Or were you too high because you were the creator of Silly Dragon Coin? Because you'd have to be high to launch something like this. Oh my God. Ecolab in the chat. Yeah, dude, Andrew. Ecolab is money-making machine. Okay, anyway. So, thank you, dude. Let's Teaser Sports. Let's give him a chance, all right? He's up. WKSP. Let's hope it's not the scam of Silly Dragon Coin. Never put your money in it, chat. Don't do it. Dude, is that financial advice that you tell me not to buy Silly Dragon Coin? Kind of flirting with it, but can't say it, right? Okay, Work Sport Limited. Oh, you know what, man? It's not much better, is it? Good God. Yeah, it's at the basement, probably for reasons. It's visited this level January 2017, January 2019, February 2020, and here we are. Oh my God. I would just be like, nah. Like, Teaser Sports, I would just be like, no. I'll just buy Square. I'll just buy Twilio. I would have just bought Baba. I would have just bought Home Depot. I would have just shorted Caspa. I wouldn't be like, I'm going to buy Worksport Limited. But hey, man, if you want to, 430,000 volume, 30-day average. See, you're not even at the volume you want either. So he requested it for a reason, and it's because, hey, man, we are at the basement. Certainly, you are at levels where historically it rallies. Don't know how long it would take. I mean, there's probably an M shape. Oh, I see an M shape, dude. 100% M shape. Oh, maybe 97%. Okay. But it's like, what is it? You know, like, you could almost be like, it's a bullish bat pattern. You can get away with it with these anchor points. So an M shape at key levels, but it's Worksport Limited. You probably don't want to own it below 52 cents, right? Because that's that 2020 low. Yeah, you probably cut your losses below 51 cents. It's up 15% today. He asked about it, right? So you got one part right. You got the buy low, sell high thing down on this, but it's just not, the volume doesn't meet the criteria we really are looking for. It's not even half the volume we're really looking for. If you were just going history, like if this was just a range, any asset, any market, any given day, you know, if you were targeting, it'd probably be like, you know, $4.20, $5 targets, right? Long term, if they did defend it and they confirmed it and you started running, I mean, seems like historically that's kind of where it ends up going to, right? That's $5, which is crazy because that's like obscene S-coin upside. So that's your call, right? Anyone can go long at bottom of potential ranges, sure. Just know you may never get to your targets, or it could take forever to get there. So yeah, I mean, it's a better request than Silly Dragon marginally because it's the bottom of a range. Someone could construct a trading plan down here if they wanted to, sure. Go look at the all-time high of this thing. Do I want to do that? Oh my God. Okay, so Worksport Limited at one time, what? It was Bitcoin at one time. $63,512 all-time high on Worksport back in January of 1999. So from 63,000 to 56 cents. That's crazy, man. I don't even know what to tell you. This is stuff I'm normally not interested in. Again, I just like, if there's a setup that looks so good and it's like everything I look for on an asset's doing it, why am I not going to own that? Why would I own this when I could just own that? I probably just own that. Okay. Good stuff though, man. Whatever. Thank you, dude. I really appreciate the contribution. Remember, it's if I destroy the asset, if I eviscerate it, if I talk crap about it, all the things, just understand that does not equate to me not being grateful. I'm super grateful for your contribution to this 100% crowdsourced stream where I do not monetize. Never have. Okay. So we've been live now, hour 12 minutes. My kilobytes per second are still freaking out. Very unstable internet right now. And we can just take a look back. It's a local only 8, right? Let's take a look, man. All right, we're almost landfall. Oh my God, it's like probably in the next, what, 15 to 30 minutes, landfall. If they haven't already confirmed it, right? They're right there. Yeah, I mean, you are either landfall now or landfall in 15 minutes. Or it could be already done. So, hype in the chat. Oh, look at all these tornadoes. Or like the tornado, the algos. Mesocyclone hype. Wreaking havoc as we speak. I'm sure there are plenty of storm chases up there. Plenty of webcams to go watch it. I think I'm going to do that. I'm going to go eat some dinner. Yes, everyone should be safe. They should have already been out of there. Bitcoin not looking hot, man, on the new day. Again, there's no technical edge. There's nothing right now on the timescales that would imply that Bitcoin is going up next. Nothing. In fact, the most recent data would imply bad, going lower next. That data stems from data from September 26th to now. Up thrust through key level, 1 time, 2 times. Failure, and then a rally retest, rejecting the 200, pretty much rejecting the top of the channel. Max downside potential. I mean, this is almost like we're deja vu in here. Remember the stream? It was July 29th and the 30th. How bearish it was because of those events. It was like, oh, here we go. The worst thing that could have ever happened. Pretty much the worst thing that could ever happen is what Bitcoin did on the 7th. So what happened here is going on here. Which happened here too. My God, man. So 58.4 seems on deck. Miracles happen, but it seems probable that's the level Bitcoin's gonna see next for a test, and we're just gonna pray to God that the test is successful. Otherwise, you don't want to know. 100K bros by December will be homeless. Well, Mim, everyone on Twitter's talking about it, saying that, so I guess it's true. All right. So thank you all for coming out. Pray for Bitcoin and pray for all the residents of Florida that are going through this storm right now, because so many people have been displaced. I think over 250,000 have evacuated. It's crazy, dude. So it's scary times. So I will be back. Till next time, respect the TA.
Adios, turd nuggets.